Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Odysseys of Astraya. Tonight's episode title: "The Unlucky Horseshoe." We are here playing another one of my 5th edition D&D campaigns. My name is ThePaladinBelle. I am your dungeon mistress and host this evening. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And we're going to go ahead and over to our players in just a minute. But I would just like to remind you folks that if you would like to support the channel, you can subscribe to one creator for free if you have an Amazon Prime subscription with Twitch Prime, and if you don't, you can either subscribe or the regular way, or you can go to my throne and buy things off my throne to support the channel. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And if you miss a stream or can't make a stream or make it all the way through a stream, because these are like 3 and 4 hours long, my YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, God damn. My YouTube channel is in the Twitch chat. Thank you. We're gonna go over to my players now.
Terrible players.
Hello, everybody. Well, the stream can hear you now. Fuck you, folks. Hi. How is everyone this evening?
Doing great.
Pretty good.
I am wonderful.
Fantastic.
It wasn't a full break, but I'll take it.
No, not yet. No, you didn't quite get me to just fucking die. I had to compose myself. You do, however, get inspiration for that.
Oh wow! So Rugs gets rewarded for that. I see.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody gets inspiration.
There's
Well,
joke inspiration.
No. If you can get me to break character like real hard
Oh,
when I'm doing the
everybody.
thing,
Oh,
one
okay.
person, whoever does it gets an
I'm
inspiration.
gonna apologize.
Yeah,
I
So what you're
apologize.
saying is, I should just say my intrusive joke.
Not right this second, but maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, hello everybody. I was about to say congratulations, but there's nothing to congratulate right this second. We're gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves and your characters, and we're gonna start with Crow.
Awesome. Cool. Let me just back up because usually when I do that, it's hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as Dr. Arl Shelley, an undead alchemist who is trying to perfect the human form. In doing so, whilst trying to make a more permanent form for himself that is younger and stronger and more durable, he's accidentally created a secondary persona he calls Mr. Hev Erickson. He is basically what happens if you combine Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Henry Jekyll, and student loan debts.
Oh no.
He also wields a sharpened shovel, so if you ever hear me referencing the Kriegsman special, just know the shovel is not just for digging.
It's for digging
It's
into
for friendship?
people's skulls.
Yes!
It's for friendship.
It can be. I mean, his best friend was a necromancer.
Oh, cool.
To be fair, that said necromancer also helped keep this specific undead put together.
Yeah, it's like a mix
You know.
of Frankenstein and Mr. Jekyll or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Up next,
He's an ex-
Venny. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi. My name is Venny Glada. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Venny Glada. Tonight I'll be playing as Ethel Fled, also known as Ethel, who is definitely not a bronze cloth saint. Note, not at all. What are you looking at? She's definitely not. No, stop it. Stop making the connections.
I don't get it.
It's a Saint Seiya reference.
Senseiya.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah. This is a Saint Seiya reference. It's great.
Which, by the way, has a spin-off anime where everyone is woman.
Yeah, exactly.
As God intended.
Right?
But yeah, up next, Peppy. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I'm Pepperanha, and my character's name is Marin, and she is a cleric of the god Furion, the god of creation, life, and craftsmanship. And she's been sent on the quest to just help these guys along and get their shit figured out.
Yeah, where else can we find you at other than my wonderful D&D table?
I sometimes go live at pepperana.tv or .twitch, whatever the thing is.
Yeah,
I think I'm
twitch.tv.
going to stream this weekend, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I haven't in a while, but my kid's out of town, so.
That's understandable. That's the same
Yeah.
reason why I'm able to stream as much as I do.
Yeah.
Rugs, why don't you go next?
Hello, everybody. I'm Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs. Today, I will be playing Zephyr, an Air Genasi fighter who is slowly learning magic and doesn't particularly care for this world that he's trapped
And where else can we find you other than my D&D table?
in. Twitch, Twitter, everywhere at Rugged Sauce.
Hell yeah.
So rugged.
Yep. Up next, Claire, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I'm Claire, and I'm playing Cassandra. That's it.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
And up next, Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Bronwyn Jaeger, the dwarf with the partially skeletal body. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
Fantastic. Alrighty. So, who would like to give us a recap of last session? Who has notes from last session?
Well,
Ooh.
last session, we were at the tower
Mhm.
when suddenly this cleric showed up.
Woo.
We finalized where we were going, and we headed out. And we met a caravan, and we're able to buy back some medical journals and things of the sort. And we also got ambushed in our sleep, but they were really bad at it, so they got
Oh,
slaughtered.
insult to injury there.
Yeah. But they
Love to
were
see it.
bad at it, so
They were so
got
bad at it.
slaughtered.
And most of them were dogs or something, right? So
Wolves.
that's
It was dire
I
wolves
know, it
and
was just two of 'em,
goblins were just
but the
not
rest-
enough.
dog level intelligence there.
Yeah.
Dog water.
Goodness. Yeah, so that is exactly what happened for the most part. And while you guys were all doing that, Claire's character, who used to go by Ebel, now goes by Cassandra, had a revelation because while in the mines, due to a vision from their god, or one of the gods of this world. But yeah, egg cracked
Rad.
officially. But yeah, congratulations, everybody. Rugs, you get inspiration. And Ebel or Cassandra did catch up with you guys in the evening, on horseback through the snow. I believe you did get a new set of armor, Claire. Like you built yourself a new set of armor.
I should still have the one that I built in the
Yeah.
tower.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you were able to get that set of armor made. But yeah, and you guys kind of all would have taken refuge for the night after you arrived at Horseshoe Village, in the Rusty Spear Inn, run by an old orcish man named Clearbrum. And he is kind of an old, scruffy-looking gentleman, gray orc, tall as shit, around 8.5 feet tall. And he's kind of washing glasses as you guys all wake up. Now, my question is, because we didn't really establish this last time, how many rooms did you rent?
Excellent question. How much do they cost?
They are a single silver piece per room for a week.
And how many of us are there? 7?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a dog.
Oh, 6. Will the remaining 4 silver, if I give a gold, be helpful for food or
Food,
some sort of supply?
food, and like baths, like hot water, which is
Oh, excellent.
scarce in this area, comes with the silver, the 1 week's silver piece. So you can keep the change unless you want specific supplies gathered.
Well, I was trying to say, like, if I spent a gold, is there anything that would be helpful for us?
Clearbrum is willing to go out and get you things, should you ask for them, if without you having to leave the inn overnight to get them, and they'll be waiting for you in the morning if you spend the gold piece.
Gotcha. I think we probably ought to just stick with the silver then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to, in fact, pay him gold piece, and he gives you back 4 silver. Because it's 10 gold to a silver, or 10 silver to a gold. My brain is a little lax this morning, or this evening. So you guys wake up to the smell of like, say what?
I'll pay back the silver from my room.
Okay. Bronwyn, you are paid back by Zephyr, for the room. But yeah, you guys wake up the next day to the smell of like roasting. It almost smells like steak, and eggs. And that's kind of the thing that has filled and then the smell of, like, I don't know if you've ever smelled fresh squeezed grape juice, but it is a crisp smell. And it fills the entirety of the like rusty spear. The rooms are nothing to write home about. You have a relatively comfortable twin size bed, bedstand with a small effigy of Methuselah that sits on the nightstand. Gas lamps that you can turn on and off with a little knob. And that's what you got for rooms. Each of them has a window because they're on like a outer balcony part of the inn, because you can get individual rooms, and then you can rent apartments on the inner part of the thing. So you guys are each renting a room as opposed to a large full apartment. Who is the first one, do we think, to wake up in the morning after your long travel?
Dr. Shelley. Because
Okay.
he slept the least.
Okay. What is Dr. Shelley doing when he first wakes up? Excuse me.
Well, he's probably gonna make sure all of his stitches are nice and tight on both himself and, more importantly, his new clothes, because, hey, these are new clothes. They are very nice clothes.
Uh-huh.
They may be a bit well used, but they are nice clothes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you're able to kind of make sure your stitches are all in. You're working well, and you kind of are able to smell the smell of food. You don't really need to eat because you're undead, but you are able to
enjoy the flavor of a good
breakfast. You can eat. It doesn't exactly sit well on your stomach, but it's a sacrifice you are willing to make.
It's one of those, I could eat. I could eat.
Yeah.
This food may fry, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
But yeah, you kind of go downstairs and you're able to grab, you grab some breakfast from the bartender, who'll just kind of go, morning. You guys kind of came in the middle of the night last night, so I didn't get to really introduce myself well. My name is Clearbrum. It's a pleasure to meet you. How long do you think you folks are going to be staying?
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. My name is Dr. R.L. Shelley, and I honestly can't quite say how long we're going to be in town. I
Mm.
remember we initially came in because we heard reports of people getting kidnapped and how there were some goblins making problems, and we
Oh
figured
yeah, the frost goblins.
yeah, we figured we're a strapping band of adventuring types. We might as well take a crack at it.
I will warn you, the frost goblins aren't really the worst thing down there. If you can get them, what we need is frost goblins have this salivatory gland underneath the tongue, makes really good wraith oil. Wraiths will come up out of the caves at night, and we need the wraith oil to fight them off.
How do we milk them?
Oh,
Uh, is Bronwyn down here? Is my question.
I don't know.
It is first thing in the morning, so did
Is this just a
Bronwyn?
one person conversation? Or?
No, Bronwyn
Oh
could
no,
have come
anyone can
down.
join in.
Yeah, it's just Arl Shelley came down from his room to the bar room. So are you also there? Is the question. Yeah. So you kind of sidling up to where Dr. Shelley is. The bartender will kind of go. We usually will have, we usually when they come into town, if we're able to fight them off, we'll cut the tongue out, and it's just underneath the tongue.
oh.
We don't like the fact that it's something we have to do, but when it comes to wraiths, we don't want anybody getting possessed. You know?
Mm.
And he kind of looks down at your arm and then back up at your face. He's like trying to gauge whether or not you are uh possessed, essentially a possessed corpse. So where did you say you folks came from?
Now, we didn't quite say where we've been from so far, but I do remember that we were from the destroyed Mage's Tower, a little west away, I believe.
Mountains.
The one, the one, uh, the one in the Apple Grove.
That's the one. We were, I believe it was a cave system underneath that some goblins dragged us down to after knocking us all unconscious and kidnapping us.
Yeah, the goblins in that area um tend to scavenge whatever they can after their caravans and tribes were kind of scattered by Crag, from what I understand. They're just
Oh,
doing what they got to do to survive.
I do believe that was another reason we were heading out east.
Why is that?
Now, and Dr. Shelley will turn to his companions. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Back to the bartender. I believe we were sent out to kill that sumbitch.
He kind of looks you up and down. He goes, you don't particularly look like much as you are a strapping adventurer, but you don't look quite the type to kill someone as self-aggrandizing as the invincible overlord, Crag.
Oh no, that's
We
because
talk about that Craig guy.
Zephyr as he comes down the stairs.
Yes, we are, my friend. Thank you for chiming in, and thank you for piping up because that does mean yes, he is the one who we were sent out to kill. We're just stopping by along the way to do a few good deeds. And
Yeah, we gotta do some
as you
some
said,
like
I may not be the type to kill him myself, but well, I am a trained doctor and I am intending to keep my friends alive to the best of my abilities.
I see.
And if that implies I have to, well, get my hands dirty and make a few more corpses, and maybe get a few spare organs from our enemies in order to replace any damaged organs in my friends here, then, well,
Hey, Doc.
that's just more medical training for me.
Hey, Doc. Maybe too much information, buddy.
I mean, I did try and publish a book on this.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Never mind.
You know, the
never did
the headman
publish
of this town might benefit from your knowledge. You could go see Headman Quintus. He might have some work for you. A good doctor.
Headman was
Now,
my nickname in
will
college.
say, I am a bit rusty. Now, it was a problem of lack of practice for a while. And he will reach into his coat and he will pull out the medical journal that he's both written and annotated multiple times to the point the pages are to to the average observer, to just about anyone but Dr. Shelley. It's just random scrawls of ink across the pages. I will be referring to my old notes just to make sure that I don't cause more harm than good.
Yeah, Hippocratic Oath and all that.
Exactly.
Remember your hypocritical oath.
But yeah, just in general, the headman would be the person to go see about going down into the goblins' caverns.
Then we'll make sure that we pay him a visit. Thank you for the heads up.
Anybody need anything breakfast wise or anything like that? I did feed your wolf.
Appreciate it.
He'll kind of look to who all is down in the bar room.
I'm praying in my room
Okay.
or something.
Aethel is probably outside trying to do single arm muscle ups and
Okay.
exercise.
Okay. Hell yeah. What about Cassandra? What is Cassandra doing this morning?
1 second. Sorry. Out of character, my roommate came in to talk with me. Sorry.
Okay. You're good. But yeah, so everybody's kind of gathering around. Those of you who are one of you is praying in your room, one of you is outside doing muscle ups. Aethelfeld, have you explored the town at all? By the way, what color dragonborn are you again?
Cobalt.
And remind me, what breath weapon is that?
That should be what was it?
Not cold resistant.
Radiant.
Okay, yeah. So it's fucking cold. You're doing single arm muscle ups in 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, she takes it as a challenge.
Zorro ass.
Yeah. So you're doing one arm muscle ups in the snow in 2 feet of snow.
Plus, it fits not only the Zorro idea, but also, Belle, you will confirm this, but every single saint in Saint Seiya does this.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what you're doing. Cassandra, what are you doing this fine morning? It is freezing in this area. Like you came from another world. You've been isekai'd into this world. The only place that you've ever experienced was this cold was like the highest peaks of Skyrim.
I mean, yeah, she'd probably just furize her armor.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of put some pelts and things on your armor. You could have gotten like a bear pelt or whatever on the way here. Um,
Just shows up in fucking iron half plate with bear pelt.
yeah, exactly. You had to stay warm. Um, but yeah, you got here. The bartender, who's this tall orcish man, fed your wolf some bear steaks. And he pet your wolf as you came in. And kind of explained to you that your friends paid for you a room when you eventually they told him that you were getting in later than they were, and you were kind of shown up to a room. And it is now morning. What are you doing now that you can smell kind of steak and eggs downstairs? The smell of fresh squeezed grape juice is filling the like entirety of the building. What are you doing?
Um, she'd probably first like eat some food, drink some juice,
Yeah.
and then
I mean, wine is an option. It's just the majority of what people are drinking this morning is grape juice because grapes are the only thing that'll grow in this climate.
she has nobility. She probably would opt for some wine.
Yeah, they'd give you like it's like a Concord style grape. It's a very very like sweet wine, and it is very strong.
And she takes a sip, makes a face at how sweet it is because she's used to spiced wine.
Yeah, he just goes, "It's what we got. Not much grows in this climate. We can't really make anything drier than that."
It's so sweet.
It
It's
is.
so sweet.
It is. Would you like some vodka?
What the fuck
Instead,
is vodka?
he will put down a small shot glass of this purely clear liquid and gently slide it over to you.
She sips it like a wine.
He goes, no, 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 no. And then he takes his own and then does the shot. He goes, like that.
Blink, blink, takes a shot.
It is vodka. It is incredibly strong, and it is vodka. It tastes like vodka.
Mm. Your mouth's real clean.
Yeah.
Ah. Next question. Is there a blacksmith or an alchemist in town?
Only smithy we have is technically the head man, Quintus. He's the only one that can really make weapons or armor up here. And you could try the wizard Solix as far as alchemist, but we can't really get him out of his tower, and getting inside's a bit of a issue with the wraiths.
Ah,
Only thing he really does is come down and make wraith oil out of the the supplies we give him.
and which building is the smithy?
Uh,
Or the headman?
the headman is and he'll kind of gesture just out of the window nearest to the wall, and he'll go, that one right over there. It's right up against the wall, the palisade. He likes to be able to fire arrows out of his windows.
Building 5?
Building 3.
Uh,
It's literally right next to the inn.
oh my god, I went all the way to the far right. My bad.
It's okay.
And she'll put her money on the counter, chug like just down the wine, and leave.
Okay, cool. You see Aethelfell on your way out, just doing single arm muscle ups in the snow.
She gives a very odd, quizzical look at you.
Want to join me?
You want to work out? It's first thing in the morning.
Work out.
But
Better
yeah,
than coffee.
better than coffee. I mean, the brisk feeling of snow is in fact a way to wake up. That's a little more jarring than coffee. Yes.
Same with exercise.
Yeah. But yeah, Cassandra, you are able to kind of head toward the headman's house and knock on the front door. It's not really an open door policy. It is technically his house. So you're able to knock on the front door, and he opening the front door is this very tall silver dragonborn in like almost centurion style armor. And he will step outside and shut his door and look at you and go, "How may I be of service?"
You say Kenturio, do you mean how
Centurion.
I'm
This is
pronouncing
like
it right.
Roman. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm
It's
teasing you.
okay. I know. But yeah, he's wearing like Lyrica Segmentata like Centurion's armor.
So basically, kind of what Cassandra is wearing, considering she crafted it herself.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, kinda. Essentially, yeah.
She would just raise an eyebrow and say, "Nice design."
Same to you. How can I be of service?
I wanted to know if I could borrow your forge.
Use of my forge is a little limited at the moment. What might I ask you do you need it for?
She's just going to pull out the 20 bronze ingots.
He kind of nods and goes, interesting. Look, I'll make you a deal. If you can help with my goblin problem, I will help you with giving you access to my forge.
Define goblin problem.
Well, we have a cult of frost goblins down in the caverns below the town. And this is kind of me giving the exposition because Claire wasn't here last time to hear the spiel. We have a problem with some goblins down below in the caverns. They worship an ancient evil. They worship an ancient evil that was known to have been basically an eldritch horror thousands of years ago. No one's seen it, but we know that there used to be a cult around here to it. And the goblins are trying to unearth this cult.
All right. They will all be dead.
If you could, we need their. I need. There's a salivatory gland underneath the tongues of these goblins. It makes wraith.
She doesn't let him finish. Like when he's like going on, but like we just need. She thinking she understands, just nods, holds up a hand, hands him the bag of ears.
He takes it. He looks at it and he goes,
Hmm.
I mean, you are experienced, obviously, and he takes these ears and he does put them in in a small pouch on his belt, and he goes, "But we don't need their ears. There's a salivatory gland under the tongue that's good for wraith oil. We need it because there are wraiths coming out of the caves regularly."
Just take my ears.
Yeah, he did.
Just
He did. You offered. He took them.
damn.
But like she was holding them up.
Yeah. He thought you were offering them.
Blink, blink.
He slowly is as he's explaining about the salvatory gland. He's digging pieces of gold out of his bag, and he puts 5 gold in your hand.
She looks at it.
My
Like,
ears.
if he's finished, like, is he shooing her off right now, or
No,
is he still talking?
He gives you time to to respond to
Uh, she just says, yeah, I can harvest them.
you might not want to go down alone. I don't know if you have anyone with you, but you might not want to go down alone.
She points at her dog, or her wolf.
You might need more than just a wolf, no matter how adorable he may be.
I will.
Okay, thank you, and I will see you when you return.
As she starts to walk off, she just mumbles about the Argonians here being weird.
Okay. But yeah, you are able to get this information. Your friends kind of already have the information about the frost goblins, but you're able to get the information now because this is your first time kind of hearing about all this.
Nod, nod, nod.
But yeah, kind of going back into the bar. How is everybody else doing?
I will come downstairs and be like, "Are we ready to kill some goblins?"
I believe so.
All right. What do we need to
You
get?
got anything for wraiths?
Well,
You have turn
I don't.
undead.
I, I mean, I can derate them.
I believe the glands perhaps might also be of use to us.
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not big on gland knowledge on
Glandular
anything.
problem.
I mean, maybe
I
my
was just
own,
saying
but
if
not
we could
random.
skip the whole gland thing if we could just kill the wraiths.
I mean, I don't think killing the wraiths is like always gonna get rid of the problem. I feel like there's like a root cause, something haunted. Like, are we here to exercise an entire church, or like what you know so much about the wraiths? What's
The
going on with the
frost
wraiths?
goblins have a gland under their tongues that allows them to secrete wraith oil.
Yeah.
And that means there's a solid chance that any kind of lingering spirits, any kind of lingering hatred someone might have had before they died will take negative energies and manifest itself as a wraith.
No, no, I know what a wraith is. I'm saying that no one would be telling us to get the glands to fight the wraiths if there wasn't a wraith problem. So what questions have you asked about the wraith problem?
None yet. That's why I was asking you if
Oh,
you could deal with it.
you should probably let me. I'll
'Cause
just go ask. I'll just do
I have a
this.
holy sword.
Pretty beautiful boy. I will take care of it.
It used to
I'm
be really good at killing ghosts. I don't know if it does that here.
I'm gonna go. This I point at the bartender. I'm like, is this? I look at the doctor. I'm like, this is who you talked to about the wraiths, the wraith oil.
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah. Hey, what's your wraith problem? I know there's a separate goblin problem and there's glands that you care about. What's
Uh,
the wraith problem?
it's not exactly a separate problem.
Yeah.
The goblins worship a eldritch deity of some kind down there.
Okay.
Said eldritch deity brings the dead back to life.
Okay. Well, we can't have that. So, where is that located? Do you
Uh,
have an idea on how many
south
wraiths there are?
south of town, and we have no fucking idea.
Do they only affect you if you go to them, or do they try to get into town?
There have been a few instances where they've come in. Many instances actually where they've come into town.
Do they
Uh,
come in with the goblins, or are they separate?
Often the goblins will come in at the same time as the wraiths for
And the
raids.
wraiths avoid them because of the gland thing.
Well, either that that's a theory on it, but we think that it's either that or they are working with the goblins because of the worship of the evil deity thing.
So the deity is telling them. Okay, because I don't think wraiths normally work with anybody, but being ordered, that makes sense
Yeah.
from a demon point of view.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of what we had come to the conclusion of, but we haven't really been able to. Last person we sent in to explore the caverns didn't come out.
What is the situation with your local clerics, or what support might we get if we are trying to go out and help you with this issue?
Uh,
It would be good to have some support.
well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
The last person to go into the caves was the only cleric in the city, and they didn't come back.
Oh, oh, blessed idiot. Um, okay. So we have a cave situation with goblins and wraiths and an eldritch god.
Potentially,
We're,
yes.
we're now I'm like look pointing back at the
Okay.
group and
Yeah.
looking at them. Sorry, I didn't. You
No,
can't see
no,
me turn around and
yeah,
face somebody else.
yeah,
Uh,
the bartender misunderstood that you weren't talking
that's
to him
fine.
anymore.
I thumbs up at him, and I go, okay. So this is going to require some kind of prep. I see why I was sent here. Now you all were about to just bumble straight into that without asking me questions.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Well, I asked
That's
you
exactly
questions.
what
You
that's
did. You
exactly
did
what we
ask
were gonna
me
do.
a
I
question.
consulted the only holy person I knew.
That's great. Pat on the head, and that felt less condescending than it sounded when I said it. By the way, this isn't. I'm not mocking you in character That's just like
In character, if you gave him a pat on the head, he would probably be like, "Okay, I did a good job."
No, that I did. In character was a pat on the head.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I don't.
Yeah,
How
no.
tall are you?
Zephyr is one of those people that definitely
5'6".
appreciates
I am
pats
much
on the
taller than you.
head.
So that's definitely a pat. Boop boop. I think I'm 6 foot in this game.
Yep.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Yes.
Would I know if my sword still hits ghosts?
It is still made of cold iron, which you assume still hits ghosts.
Awesome. Because that was the whole reason we got it in the first place.
Yeah, you
Can
assume
we-
that cold iron still hits ghosts.
What makes iron cold iron? Would I know
how
that?
it is forged.
Oh.
It is forged cold, and thus it is.
Oh, so we
cold
need like
iron.
special process that probably
Yeah.
this village does not have access to.
Maybe not the regular village, but you do have a rather accomplished smith in your party.
Do we? Oh my.
Yeah, Cassandra is a rather accomplished smith. The armor you're wearing that they gave you in the thing was made by Cassandra.
My armor? I thought mine was
It
magic.
was enchanted by a wizard.
Yeah,
It was
enchanted.
wizard.
It was enchanted
okay.
by the wizard. It was made by Cassandra. One
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
one of the few sets of armor that was like test armor for the armor Cassandra is wearing.
Oh, cool.
Is you're wearing that
Chainmail.
armor?
Is Cassandra downstairs with us?
Cassandra, where did you go back to the bar? By chance?
Yeah, she would have.
Yeah. So you see this woman kind of in. Will you describe your character for me, Claire?
Sorry, Shadowheart fell over. I had to pick her up.
Okay.
She's wearing kind of the half plate equivalent of I'll post a general, but she's like wearing that kind of armor, half plate styled, olive skin. She's got like bits of red face paint and black hair. She also has a wolf like right next to her constantly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I would be looking at that wolf.
Yeah, beautiful hound.
I love it. I
It
love
works.
a puppy.
Oh, the wolf actually has armor on, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you did make some barding for your wolf.
I love animals in clothing. It's like, so you're. Well, I guess we've been walking together, so at some point we were introduced to each other.
No, actually, this
No?
one came in last night. She was not with you guys. She was in the mines when you arrived.
Yeah. I go, you were the mine? You were the person in the mine?
Yes.
Nice to
She'll
meet you.
look down at you to try to
No,
figure
she's
out who
looking
you are.
up at me.
Yeah. So how tall is Cassandra?
I guess I actually don't know.
I actually have to Google that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, because you're so characters based off of an actual in character.
A real person.
Yeah, well, not a real person. A person from the Elder Scrolls universe. This is a.
That can't be right.
How tall?
Apparently 6'5".
Big, beefy person. Yeah. Well, you could be shorter if you want them to. Like that's up to you.
I'm just gonna make them a flat 6 foot because that seems more reasonable than 6'5".
Yeah. So then you guys are the same height.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
something happened with Pep's computer. But this is Marin. I'm gonna introduce you two because, well, you were in the mines. We got a cleric.
Cleric.
It's like a
holy
priest.
person.
We needed a religious official.
Holy magic.
Blink.
Healing.
Oh, just say that.
Okay.
My computer did a silly again.
I
don't know.
see.
I was gone for like 30 seconds.
Welcome back.
Okay, so
I introduced you to the party.
thank you. I heard most of it or some of it. So Cassandra, how reasonable and how quickly do you think you can get us some cold iron? And what can we do, or what can we get this city to do, or this town to do to make that possible so that we can have some either protection or weapons that do ghost things outside of what I can do.
Well, in order to have access to the forge, we need to first deal with the goblins, but if you want me to make cold iron, I need iron.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I
Find an
figured
iron mine.
well, what I
Or
can tell you, Clearbrum will kind of speak up. The caverns used to be an iron mine.
yeah, but we
That's
don't really can we not reforge daggers that we have already on hand?
you
I
Do we
have
need
already skimped the party reserves in order to make the armor.
Yeah.
I have some iron ingots you could
Yeah, I
use.
was gonna say this town is having us do something that's quite large. They can participate in the supplies that it would take for us to take out their problem, for sure.
I would like to walk up to the orc and ask him how much for the iron.
Well, if you're willing to help, kind of with our wraith problem,
Mhm.
uh, I can, and he'll you see him put up like 6 iron bars. They're these rather well-made iron ingots. And I've got an old anvil downstairs you can cold forge with.
Mm.
But
Did my internet cut?
uh, can you guys hear me?
Nope.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Now
I
we
can hear
can.
you cut.
cool. Is that enough? Using the downstairs, having this bars of iron, you think you could get us some stuff?
Uh, Cassandra, from what you can see, from what is here, having access to the forge, downstairs, because it is an older forge, but it is a cold forge. With a limited heat source like a gas lamp, you could probably within 2-3 days make enough cold iron weaponry for the party. Um, the Dragonborn, however, or not the Dragonborn, the Oracle kind of go. I do have some old stuff. It's not the best, but I do have some old cold iron weapons I could lend you.
Mm. Oh, I like that. I like a lend.
That's promising.
Then you
Huh.
don't have to spend as much time making things, and then we could just give them back. So good.
If that's something you folks are interested in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cassandra, he will still just give you the iron. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't
she'll
charge you. I can still just lend you the weapons, and then you can just keep this iron. I'm not using it. I hadn't used that forge in ages.
Mm. Do you have
one.
enough? Sorry.
I was just going to say, one day I will use Silver Tongue. One day.
I mean, you can use it now. If
Uh,
you want to negotiate for anything else.
Give me all your money.
it only works for money.
I mean, true. I will say it can work for bartering.
You might have been able to get more for those ears, but
Yeah,
Oh no.
I didn't remember that I had it. It's
that's
fine. I'll
okay.
use it in the future.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. You can he kind of goes, I have these, and he'll pull out these silver, they're not silver, they are cold iron short swords. And he kind of he puts like 3 cold iron short swords, a stack of and a stack of cold iron arrows. And he goes, "This is what I've got as far as cold iron weapons go. However," and then he'll set 3 pots of wraith oil on the
Mm.
counter. These'll let mundane weapons hit wraiths.
Promising. Does I assume cold iron hurts wraiths?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can kill a wraith with cold iron.
So we can just
Excellent.
throw this on our current weapons
Yeah.
and it'll do the same damage as if it were cold iron.
Yes.
Oh, well,
And
let's do
for
that
about
then.
how long will the coating of wraith oil last on a weapon?
Coat of wraith oil will last for 3 hours total for on a weapon, and will allow you to keep yourself safe.
She'll take one of the vials.
Yeah, well, awesome. Then do we even need to do this cold iron forging?
Uh,
I mean,
like
I'd like the arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he this should save you some time, and then should you wish to use my anvil downstairs and the limited forge that I have that is not quite the fancy one the headman has, you can save yourself some time, and kind of not have to worry about particularly uh, having to forge before you go down, because that'll take a day or so to actually get everything correct, I would assume. Kind of look over to Cassandra, and that sounds about right. Cold iron forging takes a minute to do, and it's very like cold iron weapons when they're first forged are brittle until you quench them.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to forge our own for a hot while.
At least like the wraith issue is a bit more pressing than the day and a half it would take you to kill the goblins that are down there and then advance down
Yeah.
farther to get to the wraiths.
Oh, they're not
Yeah.
mixed in. I just assumed that we would be handling both of them at once.
So
But-
you technically so this is going to be a large dungeon, just as a
Yeah.
just out of character. Like, this is going to be a large dungeon. So like this will get you as to level 4. This dungeon will level you up twice, essentially. But yeah, so you got, he kind of goes, the headman he's a generous man, but a lot of what he does is transactionary. You do something for us, we do something for you, kind of thing. I'm more willing to help out as before, and kind of bank on the fact that you folks are generous enough to go and take these weapons that I've forged a while back, and do the work.
Certainly.
Thank you very much.
And he'll kind of nod to each of you, and he goes, please feel free to get breakfast or anything like that. And you didn't hear it from me, but if you can get into the Old Town Armory, I believe there may be some cold iron daggers you might be able to grab out of there too. The problem with that is that no one's been able to get the doors open since they froze shut.
I can give it a try.
I feel like our little group should have no problem with a door.
What building is it?
And he'll kind of gesture out, and gesture to the door all the way to the right, right next to the wizard tower. Is this basically? It looks like it's a frozen over building, and you guys can go together and try and get that door open.
5 or
Also-
6?
6.
How many arrows were there?
There are 30 cold iron tipped arrows.
So, when we all get to the door, I just want to ask for clarification. Do you mean the door itself is frozen
The
solid?
whole building looks like something came through and froze it, like
What the?
dragon's breath almost, or a wizard of some kind.
Wizards.
Like it is a
Wizard.
brick of ice over the building.
So if I use destroy water on that, what's that gonna do?
You're gonna need to roll a dex save as that fucking as that shatters.
Okay, but what if I've got a lot of armor on? It's just ice, right? No, it's fine. I won't
It's
do that.
giant shards of ice. Yeah, it would work. it would make a very loud noise and it
It
would
says a few
shatter.
grains of sand if destroying it. Oh wait, that's a component. Never mind. I thought it
Yep.
was like that's what it turned into.
Yeah.
It's just a little sand pile.
Do you
Nope.
have? Does anyone have control water or something similar?
Just destroy.
I want to kick the door.
You can make an athletics check if you'd like to kick the door.
Oh.
If I ask, if I ask the other tall individual to assist to help kick it with me, do I get a bonus?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Oh, did you find out how tall you are?
Yeah, she's like
6
6
foot.
feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, if Marin wants to help kick the door open, you absolutely can.
I just want to say that you're trying to kick in the door on a solid block of ice. Presumably, the inside is also filled with ice. Unless I'm missing something, like we can see that there's
You could see
an
that
opening
there's a
hole.
door. Like you could see that the ice is just the outside of the building. It is not inside the building. Also.
Oh,
filled
okay. I
with ice.
thought a brick of ice
Yeah,
made me think
no.
that
It
was
is
solid
ice.
thing.
The whole building has been iced over, essentially. Like, have you ever seen somebody freeze something inside of a block of ice? That's what the
So
building looks like.
we got told that we could do this from the bartender. Are we kicking in a door of a place we're breaking into, or what time is it? Was it the middle of the day? Are there people walking
It
around?
is early
It's
in the morning. It is
Okay, that's
like
right.
just past sunrise.
So if we start kicking in this door in the middle of the street, are we going to get in trouble or arrested? Should we find?
So the bartender did say, if you can get in. He did not qualify whether or not that was legal,
Yeah.
but he did say, if you can get in, I think there are some old cold iron daggers inside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He did
Can
not say
all right. So
that it would strictly.
the weapons
we
we got
need
from the
them?
bartender.
Uh-huh.
What did we get?
You got
One more time.
three cold iron short swords, and 3 pots of wraith oil, which have 4 uses each and last for 3 hours of use, and then 30 cold iron tipped arrows.
I feel that if we've got 3 short swords plus my short sword,
Mm-hmm.
that's 4.
Uh-huh.
And then we have
Wraith oil.
Yeah.
wraith
the
oil
arrows.
for, the 2 others that might need it. But if one of us is just going to use arrows, that's even better.
Yeah.
We've got weapons.
I do prefer the arrows.
We don't
really
need
to get
2 more
arrested in the middle of the
daggers.
day.
Yeah, you don't need to break it. You don't need to breaking and entering this frozen over building.
We can do it after, and we can say maybe
Yeah.
there's some reward, or we can open this door.
You could always go ask the headman. You could always go ask Quintus.
The headman.
The headman is like the mayor.
No, I know. I just
Yeah.
liked saying the word.
Yeah, no. I
So
get
headman.
Nice.
But yeah, you could always just go ask Quintus and see if this is strictly legal.
Above board.
Yeah.
Or we could just get
it.
our stuff ready. Get things good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's up to you guys.
I made what I think we
I'm
should
good
do.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have do we want to divvy up the cold iron swords so that we know who's got what?
I would love to use the wraith oil when it comes time. Not right now, of course.
Yeah, Cassandra took a vial of the oil.
Does anyone want one of the swords?
I already have one.
Yeah, Ruggs has got a cold iron. Ruggs' sword is already made of cold iron. Cassandra and
Then I'll take one.
okay, so you've got a short sword. Dr. Shelley, do you take a cold iron short sword?
Yes, he would, because His only weapon right now is a scimitar he stole from a goblin and his shovel.
This short sword looks much better than your goblin scimitar.
Much better
Yeah,
and much more comfortable.
yeah, it is a much better forged weapon. It is in the orcish style, so it's a single edge. It looks like it was made specifically in a like it's almost falchion like in its construction. But it is made of iron and it's got a leather cord wrapping on the grip. Uh and it has a nice sturdy pommel if you wanted to smack somebody with it.
Okay.
I mean, he would.
Does
Yeah,
Aethel
absolutely.
Take one.
Aethel take one?
A cold iron short sword.
Yeah.
Um, has everyone else gotten a weapon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Either a
Then
weapon
she
or a
would-
pot of wraith oil, yes.
Then she would take it only because she knows that she can't punch ghosts normally.
Yeah, you can't punch a ghost.
But what if you coat your fists in wraith oil?
What
That
if
is
your
an option.
fist is a skeleton?
You still can't punch a
Ghosts
ghost.
can touch ghosts,
Damn.
You
right?
still can't punch a ghost with a
Oh
stone
man,
blade.
real harsh in the vibe.
But wraith
Ghost
oil, that is
puncher.
tempting.
You could. There is one more bottle of wraith oil left if someone wants to dual wield short swords.
Or fist.
Yeah, I'm saying because I know Aethel is a hand-to-hand fighter.
Up to you all. She can 100% use a short sword normally.
You
It
are
would deal-
proficient. Yes.
Yeah. It would be pretty much the exact same thing as my unarmed strikes, except it would be a D6, I believe, instead of a D8.
Yes, it would be a D6, +1 with +1 to hit.
Yeah.
All the cold iron weapons will have a +1 extra to hit, but not to damage.
Good to know.
They're pretty much masterwork weapons, I gather.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
Got it.
And the bartender will go, "You folks have any climbing gear?"
God help us. No. Why?
Because the cavern is in a ravine, essentially. You'll have to rappel down into it.
You guys
I
don't.
used to, but it was taken by a bunch of goblins.
You can go on to Mansour's Provisions. He's got a ton of gear. Tell him Clearbrum sent you, and he'll get you straight away. And he owes me money, so just tell him that we're even.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Let's do that. I feel like this place should, as we're leaving, and we leave. So I'm not like
Yeah,
gossiping about the
you're not
town to him,
shit
shit talking.
talking the
Yeah, like,
orc.
do they not have an easy way into this mine? Did like to have to rappel down to it? I
It's
wonder if they
abandoned for a
destroyed.
reason.
Well, I mean, I figured it's abandoned because of the goblins and the wraiths, because of how they are. But I mean, maybe they destroyed the entrance or something that they had to try and make it so they wouldn't come out. What?
Yeah.
Sure, let's
You could
let's
also
go
go
get some
investigate
rappel.
and see.
No, that we've wasted so much time.
I mean, it is still like
They're-
early morning. Like this is only
Yeah.
taking you an hour.
It's just like their poor like city planning
Town,
isn't my
yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Would now my question is because Cassandra, I could kind of see you wandering on the map. Is Cassandra going to go investigate why they did this? Why you need to rappel down?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that this was the mine over down here. Just wanted to go take a
this
look.
one. So what you can notice, kind of roll me an investigation check as you kind of come up to the entrance of the mine.
Yeah. Investigation. I don't see shit.
I mean, that's a
It's not awful.
yeah. It's not awful. Yeah, you're not blessed anymore, so that day 4 doesn't count. So a 10 isn't bad, and it doesn't take much to realize a dragon ripped itself out from this hole.
Oh,
Oh.
Like you can kind of see the giant scratch marks and the fact that everything here is frozen, and like 6 miles back from here, not everything is frozen. This area was likely terraformed by a white dragon at some point.
Oh, brother.
Well, she's gonna start prepping to repel
Do you
and
have
make
the
sure that
do you
everyone
have
else
climbing
can.
gear?
Oh right, we didn't start with starting bags.
Yeah, your stuff got stolen by the goblins, so that's why you have to go to Mansur's to get stuff. So while
Everything.
you're
I'm gonna go
investigating,
strong arm this Mansur.
yeah, while you guys are while you're investigating, Cassandra, the others are gonna go and grab gear, so that you can be, I'm assuming Cassandra, one of the other things you're doing is like securing the entrance, just kind of making sure that there aren't goblins patrolling the outside.
Goblins. I don't like them.
Yeah. But yeah, Zephyr, you head inside, right? You're able to head inside, uh, that and you see this gnomish gentleman. He's got a rather long golden mustache, long, nicely cut blonde hair, and he's wearing this, like where Clearbrum the bartender was wearing, like warm looking, tunic and stuff. This guy's wearing like fancy clothes. Like this guy he knows how to dress and accessorize. He's got a little feather earring hanging down from his right ear, and he kind of smiles at you and goes, "Welcome to Mansur's Provisions. How may I be of assistance?"
Climbing gear for 6 people. Bartender says you owe him a favor.
I owe him money, not a favor.
Okay, bartender says you owe him money. Take it out of that.
Yes. And he'll kind of place the climbing gear upon the thing, and he goes, "Anything else?"
I'll take a look around.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I just generic. What's this?
There's very large, like, rack of very nice looking clothes. I know that would catch Zephyr's eyes very quickly. There's a rack of, like, there's those wine bottle racks that have all the different wines. There's one of those with a bunch of different assorted wines and vodkas. There's basic generic adventuring gear, 10-foot poles, rope, net, hammock, bedrolls,
You need a rope.
Okay.
An additional
Yeah.
50 feet of rope.
Okay.
Uh,
He does sell weapons, but they're like simple
a
weapons.
pretty outfit.
Okay, what kind of pretty outfit? What are you looking for? Pretty outfit wise.
Whatever's good for the cold.
Yeah, you get a nice you get a nice you get a nice fur outfit with like reds and golds, and kind of, he goes, "This will accentuate the hair and the eyes for you."
Okay. And
Some cold
yeah,
weather
it should be it. I'm
clothes.
good on alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah, cold weather is the only thing I don't have.
Yeah, you get some cold weather clothes, some fancy cold weather clothes. Yeah, he kind of gives you a shoulder cape to go with it and all that. He goes, "Here, this will look great on you, and will give you a little epaulette," and he gives you like a single shoulder piece of like costume shoulder armor to go with it.
Absolutely. But yeah, I'll be back for sure. Might have people with me after we go solve the goblin problem. So
Oh goodness, thank you for solving our goblin issue. It's been dreadful getting supplies up here when all of your caravans are attacked by frost goblins.
yeah,
I weep for him.
don't worry about them. We'll take care of it.
I cannot participate in capitalism if you do not get rid of the goblins.
Please, let me do a capitalism.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my new stuff and head back to the others.
Yeah, you guys get
With
climbing pythons,
arms full of ropes.
climbing pythons, 50 foot of rope for everybody, 100 foot, another 50 foot of rope just for Zephyr.
Why?
Because
Never mind.
he bought an extra 50 foot of rope.
No, I know. I don't want to know.
He bought himself some cold weather clothes, which Zephyr comes back in this like very fancy if you ever played Breath of the Wild, the like clothes you get from the Rudo tribe, the feathery warm weather clothes, and like a
Yes.
shoulder cape to go with that, and you're able to get just basic adventuring gear if you need, and if anybody else wants any other basic adventuring gear, Mansour sells it, and technically you get all your shit for free right now until Mansour's like, okay, that is enough gear where I no longer owe the bartender money and you're starting to owe me money. So if anybody wants anything else, now is the time.
I don't even know.
Hmm.
I want to say something like "My God provides," but that sounds really kind of silly.
Remember, if you are a human, you cannot see in the dark and must have a light source.
Yep.
I do believe that the good doctor would need he'd need a couple extra medical kits.
Okay, so you can get healer's kits in Mansour's shop.
Yeah. I guess after seeing Zephyr walking back, because I have it so the doctor is standing right outside of the headman's house, because he's debating going in and, practicing medicine a little bit with his plus
No.
1 in medicine.
Yeah.
I'll fix that later, don't worry.
Uh-huh. But yeah, you
So,
can go to Mansour's and get you can get like 3 healer's kits. It's literally all he's got. You get every healer's kit he has in the shop, and he just kind of goes, anything else for you? I don't believe you have
Lanterns?
dark vision.
Lanterns?
Yeah, lanterns and oil for those
Yeah,
lanterns.
lanterns
Probably a
and
good
oil. I
idea.
didn't realize that I didn't have dark vision.
I will say maybe getting an explorer's or dungeoneer's pack, as those usually contain 10 torches.
They contain
So
10 candles.
Yeah.
Because I have it.
Mm,
Candles also good light source. You just
yeah.
only get 5 feet of light instead of 10 feet of light,
Yeah,
and 20
that's why I
from
was
a
thinking.
lantern.
If we get us some lanterns, let's get us some lanterns for each
Wait,
person.
Oh, you got the priest pack.
Yeah.
Okay. The explorer and dungeoneer's packs both include torches instead.
Oh.
I used to have a dungeoneer pack.
Uh-oh.
This is why I'm
And then
giving you the stuff for free, because I took away all of your thing.
Yeah.
pray to do it a second time.
The DM giveth and the DM taketh away. But yeah, you guys can just kind of add the stuff from your starting gear back into your inventory, because
Okay.
Woohoo.
this is me going, here you go, you guys have made it out of the goblin caves and to a civilization. You can get your stuff back for free.
Oh, dope.
Slay.
Okay. Let me add a dungeoneer's pack, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. But then it is, go ahead and add what you guys need to add, and then it'll be time to go into the mines.
Yeah.
We yearn for the mines.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you
I
guys,
have pythons.
hell yeah. But yeah, you guys get your gear and are able to do that. Just ignore the fact that you can. Oh, I need to make that transparent, don't I?
I'll stay super
These
zoomed
two?
in so I don't spoil anything.
No, not
Is it
those
these
two.
two that need-
Not
okay.
those two. I just don't know if you guys can see things.
Depends.
There we go. I have changed the GM layer opacity. to where likely only I can see it. All right. So, who here has? So you guys, those of you who do not have dark vision, you can only see about 20 feet in front of you because of your lanterns. Those of you who do can see up to 60 feet. As you rappel into this cavern, it is a large ice-covered cave with very clear signs that in this giant gully beneath it, a dragon clawed its way out of this big-ass hole. You get into the mouth of this cavern, you can kind of see around you, and the smell of, like, cooking meat. You can't tell what kind of meat, but damn does it smell bad. But it is very clearly cooking meat of some kind. And you see inside this corridor is a large stalagmite, the one that comes out of the ground.
You might trip over it, so might.
Yeah, it's a stalagmite, sits in the center of the room. To the direct right is a bunch of rubble that kind of is over the right side of the floor. Looks like it would probably be difficult terrain to go over. And then on the left side is a campfire with two goblins sitting there. They have not noticed you yet. You can roll stealth to see if they don't notice you.
All stealth.
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
I mean, 17 with a disadvantage. It's pretty fucking good.
I'm very sneaky.
Do Cassandra, Aethel, or Dr. Shelley roll for stealth?
Are we rolling stealth to continue going further, or
To
just
not
to
be seen by the goblins that are right there at the entrance, that seem to be paying attention to cooking their meat.
Oh
Oof.
no! Wait a minute. I would like to
Hold on,
proc.
because it is. I will say this is a group initiative, so I need to see everybody's initiative. Deathless nature.
I would
You have
like to
escaped
proc.
death.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
go ahead.
sorry, wrong one. Knowledge from a past life.
Okay, yeah.
To potentially, yeah. So that's a 6 on the roll
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of a 2 now.
Good job. Aethel and Cassandra, do you roll stealth? Or are you just kind of going in full throttle? Ooh, it's 2 nat 1s now.
Oh.
Now we just need one from Aethel. Just in case. Rolls initiative just in case. Let me get the initiative tracker up. So
Might as well. It's gonna happen.
I will say that it is again group initiative. So if Aethel can pull out a good initiative roll, or not
Stealth
a good
roll?
stealth roll, you guys might not get seen despite the 2 nat 1s. We just
my
need
lord.
Vinny to roll stealth. I believe Vinny has BRB'd though.
Well, in that case, real quick, we're just gonna
roll for initiative really quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up the goblins really quickly.
I just realized I was muted. I've been talking shit this whole time.
Oh man, I'm
Phenomenal.
quiet, but I'm slow.
Quiet but slow. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move over to the battle map screen. Oh no, you're all bunched up.
Will you put us here?
To quote my favorite line from Dark Souls, surprise, butthole.
Not again.
I'm not sure if it was Dark Souls or Elden Ring, but my favorite one was Pickle.
Pickle.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, that one's
Elden Ring had the
alright.
pickles.
I remember Dark Souls finding messages in the first area, in that little water area, where it just said long beanpole.
Aethel, I need a stealth roll from you to see if this initiative is necessary.
Let me see what kind of armor I'm wearing to see if it's disciplined. Oh, ring mail. Okay.
Yep, that's
And,
heavy armor.
oh,
But
furred ring mail.
ring mail does not impose disadvantage.
Plus, it's furred.
Yep.
So, yeah, just normal stealth. Definitely a good roll for me. Oh,
So-
actually,
So because of that decent stealth roll, these goblins don't see you guys. We will keep those initiative rolls for later when you guys inevitably do end up fighting goblins.
Oh.
But just because that way we have it for later. But you guys do, the goblins do not see you. How do you approach? They are kind of just
Is-
poking around in their fire, eating their mystery meat.
Is this rubble traversable?
Yes, it would be difficult terrain, but it is traversable.
We'll slowly make our way over.
Okay.
Is this something that she sees?
No,
or-
that is a wall, from what you can tell.
Okay. Is this mushrooms?
Those are in fact mushrooms. They are these like big white-capped mushrooms with black stems.
Hmm.
Would Dr. Shelley know if those mushrooms are good in any kind of potion?
Roll survival or arcana.
Could I roll
Anna.
nature?
Yeah, nature also. Alchemy is more arcana. That's why I was saying. You don't know. You have no fucking clue.
Could I do survival?
You can.
Damn.
You also don't know. You kind of look at them and you're like, not seen this type of mushroom before.
Just in case Dr. Shelley is going to pick a mushroom and
Roll
put
a
it in his pocket.
roll a wisdom or no.
I'm
it's
gonna do a
constitution.
medicine.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Dr. Shelley,
See?
roll a Constitution saving throw. DC 12. You pick this mushroom up and it pricks your finger, like the mushroom suddenly grows thorns as you try and pick it, and you feel like if you were not undead in nature, this would probably have poisoned you.
I mean, even funny
It's
you
a
say
venomous
that.
mushroom.
I have resistance to poison damage and save on throws against disease and being poisoned.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you would have had advantage on that, but you succeeded.
We are actually both resistant at poison. That
I
is
believe you
a
are
trait
both
we share.
I believe you are both the reborn.
No, I am a dwarf.
Yeah, but you've been you were brought back from the dead.
The reason why I have the poison resistance is because of dwarf.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can actually forego a lot of the bonuses from being a reborn if you want to retain what you had as your original race.
Ah, okay. But yeah,
I decided Shelly doesn't get that.
cool. Shelly does get the one homebrew thing that I give for humans,
Are we?
and that is smelling magic. You could smell magic like it's bleach.
Then he smells himself most of the times.
Mm-hmm. Rugs, you got a question?
It's more for the party.
Okay.
Once everybody climbs over the.
Are you all climbing over the thing? That is my question. You guys should all be able to move your tokens. Marin and Cassandra. Yeah, you just click and drag.
Yeah.
So our
Claire, are you moving with the party or are you staying down there?
Moving with the party. Sorry, I'm juggling like a couple different things right now.
I understand.
So I know we just snuck past these people.
We should definitely kill him, right?
All right, we're on team. Kill them. Yes.
I mean, we're here to do the job, and we need what's under their delicate little tongues, right?
Oh, perfect. Okay then.
and we can't have them behind us while we go through and murder all their friends and family.
That's true.
Though we also want to make sure that if we are going to kill them, we've got to make it nice and quick. That way, they
I'm
have a bit more difficulty calling in anyone else from further down the tunnel.
yes, I'm not here. We're not here for goblin
Yeah.
torture.
Luckily, this is a pretty long tunnel.
So what you can tell from kind of whispering amongst yourself, it's a pretty echoey tunnel too. Like even what you're saying is like echoing amongst yourselves. It's not like going very far, but it's echoing. Like this is a pretty echoey fucking cave.
I mean, worst case, we've got fire, so I mean,
Send a couple of pigeons down there.
I'm just gonna
just take care of
go
business.
split a throat or two real quick.
Fantastic. That's what we got rogues for.
Rad.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, who goes in to attack the goblins? And do you do it? Oh, Ruggs is just going
Yeah.
straight in. All right. So here's the thing, Ruggs. As if you get that fucking close, they
Well-
can see you.
It would have been a charge.
Okay, which one are
I'd
you
like to
charging?
back you up.
Yes.
Because you can charge either this one, or you could have charged from this way and hit him. You can't really.
Yeah. Anybody else in on a pincer move here?
It looks like Dr. Shelley is moving in for the pincer.
All right.
Ooh, and sharpshooter. All right.
This
Right.
might be overpowered or overkill on a goblin, but we'll see.
So this is
Okay.
this is a surprise round. So yeah, okay. So
I'm shooting the furthest one.
okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna
Nice
call
sight.
out on each of you who are getting ready, and I will ask you what you're doing, and then let you do one action. You get one action on the surprise round, and then it is initiative. So Ruggs, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and zap this guy.
Okay.
Actually, no, sword.
Okay. Yeah, 24 hits. Roll damage.
Rad.
Okay, so that is 8 points of slashing damage from your hit, alerting this goblin. Dr. Shelley, what are you doing? Oh shit! I didn't mean to link their HPs. Fuck, my bad.
For the one closer to Dr. Shelley, he is going to cast a quick little spell because that's his only ranged option. Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
All right. That
What are
misses.
the components for that? And is it screaming?
Uh,
Eldritch!
Because
fucking-
as we established a while back, he does not have the joke rap Eldritch Blast. He has the ability to make skeletal hands just appear and try and punch people.
Oh my god.
yeah, you definitely Shang Tsung it because that's a Shang Tsung ass move. And the blast goes past this goblin and his head like pops up. Cassandra, you looked like you were going for something. What are you doing? You can see that
Do I get
Dr.
to do the bonus action?
So what it is you get one action as
Yeah, that's
a
what I meant, the
yeah,
surprise thing.
yeah, surprise.
And yeah, she's gonna try to stab this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack
Just
roll.
through the chest.
That does not hit his AC.
Why is that a red one, huh?
I have
Oh,
no
that's
idea.
Plus one?
the lowest possible result on a bless.
Yeah,
Oh.
because you still have the bless modifier clicked or added.
Oh,
to,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I would have thrown that sucker on. I just forgot to bring it up before everyone started doing anything, but
That's okay.
that means I have it for later.
But yeah, that misses. Bronwyn.
Lovely. I'm going for the target that's furthest.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Hiya.
24 will hit. Roll damage.
Hell yeah. Add
Wait,
10 to this.
is that with your?
Oh yeah. So I guess that's a 19?
19.
19? That does hit. So
Okay. So
10,
add
11.
10 from. So we've got 24 damage.
Okay, yeah. You immediately you guys see Bronwyn pin this one to the wall with a with an arrow. It just dead.
Hell yeah.
Anybody else doing anything on the surprise round, or do we move into initiative?
Yeah, Ethel is going to run in and punch this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Where
Roll
the
an
fuck is
attack
it?
roll.
There it is. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, no, that misses. And it is, do you do anything on the surprise round, Marin?
Yeah. I mean,
You don't have to attack. You can like bless or do buff spells or anything like that. You just have an action you can do before initiative starts.
I do have crossbow, a
Okay.
light crossbow. I really thought they would have taken care of it by now. So, but I'll shoot a crossbow into this mix. Surely I won't hit any of my friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an
Okay.
attack roll.
Let's see. Do I just click on
Yep.
light cross?
Yep.
Oh, that just clicked.
You should have.
There we
go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
No, you see your crossbow bolt thunk into the bed behind the goblin. It is initiative time, and it is the goblin's initiative. And
Yep.
yep, it is initiative time. It is now the goblin's initiative.
Well, actually,
Uh-oh.
I hadn't rolled initiative until very recently. So if you'd reorganize,
Oh yeah.
redo the sword.
Bronwyn, you are first.
Lovely. I'm gonna do another sharpshooter shot if I can.
Okay.
I assume I don't have sneak attack from here though.
No.
Can I cunning action to see if I can get that a quick
Yeah,
sneak
go ahead
in
and
before?
roll. Or go ahead and roll sneak.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
that is not enough. That his passive perception sees you.
Yeah, well. -5 to hit, but I'm still gonna shoot. Ah.
Okay, that is I believe your turn.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, that's my
struggling.
turn.
It is his turn, and he will now. You see him grab a little horn off the side of his side and blow into it, and it echoes down the hallway.
Damn it. My bad.
I'm used to having magic for this.
We're all bad. It's fine.
Hold on, I gotta go grab the goblins.
Get down, goblin.
Get down, goblins.
Not all of the goblins will come to fight you, but most of them will.
But they gotta run up, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
this is about as far as they can get before like with their dash actions. I just gotta quickly fix their HP because I had accidentally connected all of their tokens.
Did anybody see if they jumped over any traps on the way down that hallway?
I would have had my eyes on him.
You didn't see them jump over anything, no.
Were they avoiding any particular lines? Because they seem to be two by or shoulder to shoulder. So
Yeah,
I
they were
presume-
shoulder to shoulder. They just kind of skittered over everything.
Okay, cool. Just a big echoey hallway.
For acoustics.
Ooh.
All right. So these three goblins cannot do anything, but this one is going to attempt to stab with his with a javelin against you, Rugs. That's a 10. I'm assuming
Doesn't
that
hit.
misses. And he's going to try and do it again because these goblins get 2 attacks per turn.
19.
And does a 19 hit your AC?
That depends. Would you have let me cast my mage armor beforehand?
No.
Okay. In that case, it just hit.
I need you to roll me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. You just succeed. So you will still take the 10 points of damage. 5 piercing, 5 poison, but you do not have the poisoned condition, which would give you disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now your turn.
Okay. We're gonna scoot around him.
Now you're attacking at flanking.
Yes.
Yep. Natural
course.
1. But you are attacking at advantage, so you need to roll again.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you're flanking because you get advantage. 12 will miss his AC. As you roll a natural 5 on the die.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Cassandra, it is your turn.
This thing is unfortunately still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to stab it again.
Okay. Yeah, 26 hits. Roll damage. Yeah,
Ian.
10 points of slashing damage. This thing takes a heavy blow from you. You're not quite flanking, but you do hit pretty fucking hard. I don't think you have an extra attack, but because you don't move, you're not moving, and you have a bonus action, you can command your wolf to attack and to move.
Yes.
You can either move it right here for advantage, or you can go up here to help Bronwyn.
Wait.
Good.
No, I'm just gonna have them flank because they have 11 HP, and if this wolf dies, Cassandra is gonna crash out.
Understandable.
Cantrips are a bonus action, right?
Yes, cantrips are a bonus action.
Can I throw one?
Find you, the night will be.
So Ruggs, you wanted to do a cantrip?
Yeah.
What cantrip?
Shock and grasp.
That's a no.
Also wouldn't hit.
Yeah, also would not have hit. So yeah, you can
Can't
go ahead.
more like can't trip.
Cassandra, you can have your wolf attack, please. Please.
What the fuck happened to my wolf's hit points?
I have no idea. What did you do?
I did nothing. I just clicked on the wolf sheet. No, look at the wolf sheet.
I see it. I see it.
Did something break?
I think so. I'm fixing it. I have fixed it.
That's a little fucking mental.
Yep. You can go ahead and click click bite to attack with your wolf. 11 will miss, but you do get an attack at advantage.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah, 11 misses. Dr. Shelley. This goblin up here is a resilient little fuck. What do you do? Crow, if you are speaking, I believe you are muted. Oh, he's on BRB. Okay, so we're gonna skip Dr. Shelley's turn, and Dr. Shelley will go at the end. Ruggs?
It's a lot harder to stab him when he's got a spear inside of you. Just a heads up.
No, but he's connected to you now. That means you should be able to spear him easier, right? That's how it works.
Marin, it is your turn. What you doing?
I'm going to.
There are 3 goblins up here and 1 still alive down here.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking earlier. I should have gotten some alchemist's fire and some oil, some pots of oil.
I mean, that sucker. You would have flasks of oil for your for
the lanterns. I've got a lantern that's lit right now, and look at that little grouping of goblins right there. I'm gonna move up so that I can see.
Yeah, throwing a flask of oil is an object action, so it's free, but you will need to make me a ranged attack roll for throwing your lantern.
Okay. Ranged attack roll.
So that is just your, just like a 1d20 plus your strength modifier, I do believe.
1d20. Okay, that's a +2.
Uh-huh.
That sounds okay.
All right.
I
Remember
feel
you have
like I'm
remember on the left side of your screen there's a little icon that has a dice on it, and at the bottom of that little open up menu, there or pop up menu, there is a thing that says advanced roller, so you can
Perfect.
it'll do the math for you.
1d20 +2. Great. I was just clicking onto that and I didn't know about the bonus thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
All right. Yeah, 16 will do it.
I aimed right in the middle of them.
Yeah, so it'll be right about here. 16 will get exactly where you want it to be. It wouldn't have dead on hit any of them, I don't think. Let me
No,
double check.
Maybe.
Yes, it would have actually. Their AC is 15. So, so you set them ablaze. Roll me 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, we do 2d6. Roll.
Okay, each of them take 9 points of fire damage.
Bless.
Yeah, you have a bonus action left. What do you do? Cantrips
I'll
are a
shoot 'em?
bonus action.
Oh. Let me see. Cantrip wise.
Yeah, you can use cantrips, you can chug potions, you can like do combat
Oh, it's
maneuvers,
touch.
stuff like that.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Okay, cool. You now have guidance.
Guided.
Yeah, you are guided. We're gonna use this little symbol for guidance. Oh. That little symbol for guidance. Alright. Aethelfeld, it is your turn. Y'all let me know when Crow gets back so we can give him his turn. Vinny, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and finish off that one.
Okay. Shoryuken it to death.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, natural 20, total 26. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Woo! Everyone should
Okay.
just be punching things.
If I remember correctly, it's just the normal damage.
Yeah, you
plus
roll
the
damage plus your max damage.
6 plus 8, that is 14.
Okay, yeah. So please describe how you would like to kill this thing, or I will post a GIF in the thing of how I
Oh,
think
no.
you should kill it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hold
Body
on.
horror. Gore tag.
Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. It's just the fucking
Talking
common
about-
rider kick.
Oh God,
yeah.
I love it.
You see Aethel just kind of jump into the air and just kick this man so hard his fucking neck snaps.
Sorry, I blinked for a second. What about Gortag?
It's the description of how Aethel wanted to kill this man.
Yeah.
It's warning people of the potential.
Splattering.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Tasty.
But yeah, Aethel, you kill this man with a powerful kick to the face. There are 3 left, and you still have movement if you would like to move to. The fire is gone. There is visible scorch marks on the ground here, but there's no fire in this room right this second.
For now.
For now, while you still can.
Mhm.
But yeah, well, I mean, you did throw your lantern.
Yes.
So there, your lantern is gone.
But I have 10 candles and the will to use them.
That's
It's fine.
true.
Sorry, I was being silly.
You're okay. But yeah, Aethel. So Aethel, that is your turn.
Yeah.
When Crow is back, let me know so I can give him his turn in initiative. But if he is not yet, it is back to Bronwyn.
Lovely. Gonna take a step back and see if I can cunning action to stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
24.
Yeah, you, Marin, you see Bronwyn kind of back up close to you, and then she disappears into the shadows. With your blind human eyes, you can no longer see your dwarf friend.
Hides in your shadow.
I'm just gonna cross myself and let it happen. It's fine.
This is being aimed at the closest goblin.
Okay.
Also, I can.
This
give
is
you a
not
torch.
with sharpshooter this time around.
Okay, yeah. The 18 will hit. Roll damage.
Lovely. 10 total.
All right, you don't quite kill him, but you almost do.
Shakes fist at him.
Blind, invisibly.
Invisibly. Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
You can't see shit, Marin, because you're blind because it's dark.
I know, okay.
But you're just lighting
Would
a
you like one of
candle.
my torches?
Lighting a candle to give yourself some light.
Just like peering, like as if I'm like walking through my home in my ancient,
Victorian.
like
Yeah.
the Victorian gown at night with my little floppy hat. No, yeah, sorry. No.
That's okay. We're all for the the
Floppy hats.
yeah, the floppy hats and the goofy descriptions. Alrighty. So it is now the Frost Goblin's turn. First Frost Goblin is going to throw a javelin at Marin. Natural 20, total 24.
Wow. Why is this system giving all of the 20s to the goblins and all of the ones to us? That's unfair.
I
would like a
mean,
recap.
I mean, Aethel did nat 20. So what you get? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage, and I need you to make me a DC 15 saving throw against poison constitution. So roll me a con save.
Okay.
DC 15.
Do pop. Okay.
You are
5.
now under the poisoned condition. Your attack rolls, saving throws, and
So sorry. No, never mind.
oh, okay.
I've got the guidance, but that
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Yeah, that won't be
yeah.
enough to do
no, it will
anything
not.
anyway.
So you take.
So I am at 1 hit point.
Yeah, you have 1 hit point. And you are poisoned.
So I die next turn.
No, so
Right?
I mean,
Does
no,
poison
so
not do damage?
poison doesn't
Poison's
do
not a
damage. What
target
poison
of turn.
does is that it gives you disadvantage on your saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls. Until
I'm
it is
sure
either
I'll
cured.
be fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just throw more lanterns.
phenomenal. You'll throw lanterns at disadvantage.
That's fine.
The next one is going to attempt to stab Aethel with his attempt to smack Aethel in the face with his mace. That's a 23 versus your AC.
Jesus Christ.
17.
All right. You take. Oh, that was meant to be bludgeoning. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, not slashing damage. And then the other one is going to throw a javelin at Bronwyn. That's a 13 versus your AC.
Yeah, that's a no.
Alrighty. So we are gonna get through this combat, and then we're gonna end session because people are getting eepy, and it is almost midnight. So, Zephyr, it is your turn. You kind of pull the spear out of your gut.
Not thrilled about it. Here we go. We're gonna mage armor.
Okay.
Oh. It's a
Okay.
good first thing to cast. That and haste.
So my AC goes back up to an acceptable 22 for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
And then we're going to action surge.
Okay.
Going to 20. We're gonna stab this guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Actually, can we shocking grasp this guy?
You can.
Yeah.
24 will
Why
hit.
waste the, why
Hell
waste the
yeah.
full action if we don't have to?
As a treat.
And then
Roll damage for shocking grasp.
do I get my duelist bonus on this?
No.
Technically.
No. Because this is not a melee weapon attack. You
Three damage.
do kill this goblin though.
Rad.
You electrocute this goblin, which just put a javelin in your friend.
Fucking dies shrieking.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to use my actual action to stab this guy.
Okay, roll your attack roll.
Hell
Natural
yeah.
20, total 27, roll damage. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 points of damage. Please describe how you kind of glide through and kill both of these goblins.
He's just gonna grab the one goblin by the face
Okay.
and zap him as he like steps through. Stab the other one.
Okay. All right, that is the end of your turn. Cassandra. It is your turn. There's one goblin left. You can move through the space of your friends.
Hold on.
I believe you have enough movement to get there.
Yeah, I do. I can go boop, boop, boop through here, and then sidestep here to
And
get
now
advantage.
you get advantage, yeah.
And then just
Stab.
stab them in the back.
22. Roll damage. All right.
7.
You slash them for 7 points of damage. I believe you have smite now.
I'm
if
a
you would like
fighter.
Oh, I thought you were playing a paladin. My bad.
No.
You do have action surge.
Oh. Huh.
You should have action surge. That is your level 2 fighter ability.
True. But also, if she was a paladin, that would have a very different connotation.
That's true. You would probably break your oath there. You can, because if you don't use your bonus action, you can use your bonus action to command your wolf. Well, if you wanted to save your action surge, you can command your wolf to instead of using that as your bonus action.
It is fine. I'm fine.
13 will miss.
Oh no, the other thing can wait.
Okay. Yeah, the 13 misses. It is Dr. Shelley's turn. Is Crow back? Do we know?
I think he fell asleep.
It seems like no. He did say BRB.
You are muted, but yeah, that's true.
So it is now Marin's turn. Marin, you're not doing so hot.
No.
Do you have
Man,
a
I
spell?
wonder if I can get my money back for this crappy armor. I'm kidding.
Do you get to make a new save for the poison condition?
No. You will do. You can do that at the end of. You can do that at the end of like the combat essentially.
Damn.
I am going to cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Cast at level 1.
Yeah, you heal 11 points of damage.
Woo!
Guidance has not worn off yet. It's 10 turns.
That's true.
But yeah, you heal.
Can I
11
add
points.
anything to
Yeah.
that? No. Does that add? No, I didn't think so. I was double checking. Yeah. Can I cast another spell?
I've accidentally deleted your
You deleted
thing.
me.
I didn't mean
I
to.
died.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to add
Just
HP
smear
back
on the
to your
ground.
thing.
Number pod today, fading spirit to the
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Crow.
I blinked and void.
But yeah,
You missed your turns.
Yeah, you missed 2 rounds. But we will.
Oh.
Your turn will be next because you missed 2 rounds. Marin,
2
you
rounds
heal
worth of
yourself
turn?
as your action.
Mhm.
Do you want to do anything as a bonus action?
No.
Okay, then
'Cause
that's
I can't
it.
cast a spell. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
I mean, you could cast Sacred Flame if you have that.
I do not have.
It is a cantrip. Okay, Dr. Shelley, it is your turn. What are you doing, buddy? There's one goblin left.
Well, I think movement is pretty key right now, so that way I know I can.
I'll give you 2 turns worth of movement since you missed a turn.
I mean, I have 30 feet of movement. This is as close as I need to get.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's just gonna be it's just
Don't
gonna
want
be
to get up
Eldritch
there and
Blast
beat
again.
him with a shovel.
There we go.
Yeah, 22 hits. Roll damage. You do a single point of force damage. Congratulations, Dr. Shelley.
God bless.
The hand just goes up and flicks him on his nose.
Phenomenal. Love that. Aethelfell, it is your turn.
I thought
Okay.
Eldritch Blast was a cantrip.
Oh yeah, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. You can do it twice. 15 will miss. Or 13 will miss.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
15 is their AC. Yeah, Aethelfell, your turn.
Taking the last kobold around. That we know of, anyways.
Yeah, it is the last goblin. 15 exactly hits.
Mhm.
Okay, rolling damage.
Yeah, so you once again smack the ever-loving dog shit out of a goblin and kill it with your bare hands. But yeah, the goblins are dead. And you don't know if there are more, but you know that these are gone.
Hell yeah.
That's at least like 5 glands we can get.
Right? 4. Or no, yeah, 5. Forgot there was one under Zephyr.
All right. Who's got the butcher skill?
I believe Cassandra's the one that usually harvests the pieces of the goblins.
Everything.
I just closed roll 20. Give me 2 seconds and I'll roll. What do I roll exactly?
You don't need to roll anything, but yeah, you could like basically just harvest the gland. It's not hard to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like you get, you kind of go in, you grab the jaw, open it, see what because it's very clear under the tongue. There's like this little salivatory gland that you can get out. But yeah, you guys, that is where we will end session for the evening, and then next session we will come back and
Keep on keeping on.
keep it on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Bye. Apparently, my stream fucking died.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, recording's still going. Thank you everybody for playing. It's a good thing we ended session there because stream died when we yeah.
Well, it works out then.
Yeah, exactly. It works out. But yeah, thank you everybody. We're gonna end recording. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for those of you watching on YouTube. And fuck you,
Fuck
Dave.
you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.